Hello everyone, good intro. Hello everyone, I'm Bruffy1322 and welcome to week 112 of the why am I even bothering? Why do I even bother? Let's just end it here, shall we? Should we be done with it? Nailed it. Ugh. Let's just get going. Let's just start. You guys know the score. We do 7 tracks. There's a bonus track this week. They're all linked down below in the description. You can get any of these tracks if you're on PC. If you're on any of the other platforms, you can't. Submissions reopened 2 weeks ago. If you want to submit your own tracks, you can do that now. That's in the link in the description as well. Bruvy.com/verified. And we're done. Done. Now I just shut up for the next 1 hour 30 minutes. And we'll just play some tracks. How about that? I changed the color space earlier on the recommendation. I thought this looked better, but maybe it doesn't. Do you guys prefer the prefer how it was on that switch there, or not? Everyone got the start on this one. It's non-contact anyway. Everybody has to do 1 joker lap. Oh, that should be way too loud. Sorry. Okay, we should be good now. What's up, Sonny? When are you gonna do a G-Fred in a public session? Oh, is this the Joker lap? I think that's the Joker lap. I think everybody's just done the Joker lap. You should join me for that. I could do that. You always seem to run into problems trying to do things in public sessions. I actually tried it. I was inspired by your videos to try doing a G-Fred in a public lobby. I did it on PS4. Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh my god. No. I did it on PS4 and it went absolutely fine. Nobody bothered me throughout the whole thing, so it never became a video. It was like nothing happened. I was just doing G-Fred on my own. Okay, so this must be the route. Yeah, this is the regular route. We all did the Joker lap on the first lap. So this is pretty fun. So we're starting off with rally / stunt race. The only thing I'll say is that the Joker lap is normally a little bit off the track, not the thing that everybody takes initially. Like the Joker lap should probably go off to the left there and come back down here or something. Yeah, it's kind of like stunt cross. We've had stunt cross races before where it's a cross between a stunt race and rally cross. They're not very commonly made, but I've always enjoyed them. Uh-oh. Oh, that was a good one. But they're a fun idea. And this is fun to do. Trouble seems to find me, so you'll be in for a treat. Yeah, if trying to do a G-Fred in a public session that you tend to find when all the trouble that you find in your videos happens, then it'll be the most difficult G-Fred I'll have ever done. I'm sure there's a sprunk stop on the G-Fred route somewhere as well. There must be. Yeah, fun little stunt rallycross track. Now that I'm actually doing it properly. I question the need for a joker lap on a stunt rallycross track. I'm not sure how many people are going to be doing a proper rallycross format around here. Is anyone ever going to use the joker lap? More for a bit of fun, isn't it? The jumps and things. Oh god! I'm going to get out of the car. Oh no, it's non-contact, we're alright. I pressed Y to get out, to respawn, and then I thought, okay, maybe I don't need to respawn. And then I thought I was going to get out of the car because I pressed Y, but then it's non-contact, so we're good. I have not driven well. As always, the links for all of these are down below in the description, in the order in which we play them. If you're watching this as a video afterwards, they will all be timestamped.
You get such a huge boost from...
We've got 7 regular tracks to go through. 1 bonus track submitted by a YouTube member. Feel free to click the join button for all more information about that. And obviously Drag Kings to finish us off as always. Quimio with the 5 Swiss francs. Thank you for the super chat, man. Happy birthday. It is not my birthday. You know it's not my birthday. So why are you saying it? Thank you for the super chat. Appreciate it. Let's snatch a top 10. I can do better than a top 10. Well, I'm still on a top 10, I suppose. Enjoy my bonus track, by the way. Feel free to flame it all you want. Yeah, I saw your note on it. It said my track is bad. Just advance warning. So that's going to be interesting. That'll be our last track tonight. So we'll give it some maybe constructive criticism, I guess. Yeah, I've gotten my act together on these last couple of laps. Oh no. Why do I say things? Why do I say things? We're alright. We're alright. Lost a position, but gained one too, so... yeah, good little bit of fun, that. And there's a few sections where you can really mess up through no fault of, like, you know, it's very difficult. It's just difficult in certain sections to do it perfectly. And a good little bit of fun to start us off. Have you recovered, or are you still COVID positive? I'm pretty sure I would, if I was to get tested, I would test negative at this point, because Zexy's parents had to get tested when they went back to Sweden a few days ago, and they were negative. So Leo Speed Leo asking similar questions with his super chat. How are you feeling? How was the recovery? I, high risk patient, narrowly avoided COVID when nearly my whole university class got sick 10 days ago. Whoa, good job on that one. So yeah, I'm feeling better than I was last week, and last week
such a huge boost from.
there's that €5 super chat I was talking about. Thank you, Leo. Speed Leo. Last week I was feeling better than I was. I was feeling better than I was the week before, so it keeps getting better. Panto strongly recommended. Okay, I'm turning customs off. Thunder weather for true experience. This could be interesting. So we'll do 6 laps. Everybody choose a panto. Are we meant to do catch up and slipstream on? This is a themed track, by the way, so obviously there's a specific theme going on. A tornado is plowing through Los Santos and you're going to race in it. That's the theme. I like that. Do I do catch up and slipstream on? Anyone who knows this track, or is it meant to have that, or should I just turn it off? But yeah, I'm feeling a lot better. Okay, I'll turn slipstream off. Let's do catch up. Let's do catch up on. No slip. Everyone in a panto. Last week, the thing that stuck around with me most from COVID has been fatigue. It's stuck around with me for quite a bit. And I'm still feeling it a little bit now, but I'm feeling better in that respect than I was last week. Last week on the content creator stream, I was done. I feel a little bit better now, and then the Sunday stream was tough to go through even 3 hours on that. So we'll see how tomorrow is. But yeah, I'm generally, I would say last week I might have been 95% better. Now maybe 98, 99, just a little bit. Thank you all for the well wishes and the questions of me asking if I'm okay and things like that. I appreciate it. Okay, that is immediately really cool. Things you can do with PC magic. So we're racing through a tornado. Now this is the very definition of a themed category track. This is so cool. This is so clever. I am well impressed. This is brilliant. Oh, rip sins. The tram being there as well, like. Oh, rip. I have nothing bad to say. Like I was gonna say, a wall could be on the outside of that first corner to stop people drifting out into the pole or something, but who cares? It's not necessary. This is just an excellent creation, an excellent idea. driving through a tornado, and it really looks like it as well. Thunder weather, of course, had to exist for the true experience. Oh, what a scumbag! Yeah, just because I'm not as tired as I was this time last week and this time the week before doesn't mean my driving's going to get any better. This is this is the perfect example of the themed category when you're submitting tracks. It's got a theme, driving through a tornado, and it executes that theme incredibly well. You feel like you're driving through a tornado. Oh, I was trying to go on this side, but the understeer was too much. So clever, the way that I don't even know. I wouldn't even want to hazard a guess at how this is being done. I mean, obviously, there's been some PC magic involved, but I'm pretty sure you can place props in the air. I feel like there's never really been any reason to do it on a track before until something like this. Like, it's just such a good use of that function. Thomas Murray, thank you for becoming a tier 1 scumbag. Thank you for becoming a member. Enjoy all the perks. For those anyone who's curious, the Manchester Scout will get tested. Last week when the Manchester Scout came out, I was just done. I had no energy whatsoever all week. Felt a bit better this week, but last week wasn't so good. Hoping to get everything back to normal for February. Hoping February will bring back some normality in regular streams and all that kind of stuff. Yeah, the PC magic is some of the props, like lampposts. You can't just get lampposts in the creator regularly. And some other vehicles, like the tram, for example. When you give people the tools, people can get very creative. You can also get very creative when you don't give them the tools, because they find the tools for themselves. Thunder has always been very loud in this game. Too loud. Oh, I didn't even notice the jump on that side. Oh, I gotta try that next lap. Oh, well, never mind. This is the last lap. Rip that idea. That was very impressive. That was an excellent track. Such a good idea, very well executed. Just good fun. I never get to catch your Twitch streams with the time difference, but I've seen quite a few YouTube videos. Okay, there's an interesting question. Where are you, Thomas Murray, given the time difference? Because I thought I streamed at multiple times to be able to hit everybody. Thank you for the subscription, man. Glad to have you here. The subscription? No, the membership. Best lap hype. To be fair, catch up was on. The moon. So remember now, after this, the top 5 in the playlist. That's Sins, Travis, Phoenix, Bayman, Painkiller. You guys go to the back. And then I'll be at the start, so I'll start the harmonic start between 10 and 15 seconds. And you're only allowed to start your race when the person in front of you has started theirs. California. I thought I have a lot of American viewers on the Thursday. I stream on Sundays and Thursdays on Twitch under normal circumstances. 4 hours after this. Alright, what track? Let's do Sport Classics. Any Sport Classic is fine. Top 5 to the back. Harmonic starts. Usually I'm at work, okay. Yeah, I try to do my streams on the weekends, apart from Thursday streams, obviously, but if you work on a weekend, if you work on a Sunday, that's no good. So, Abandon-Ville USA. Forgotten town of Los Santos, Abandon-Ville, with broken bridges and deserted apartment complexes. Town was abandoned in the great financial crash of 2012. Apparently everyone in town bet on the world coming to an end and went broke. They were only 8 years off, to be fair. Well, welcome everybody. Thank you, Thomas. I appreciate that. Welcome everybody. If you're new, if you've never been to a stream, feel free to follow me on Twitch. I'm streaming there 3 times a week. If you don't know, if you've never seen a YouTube stream, I stream 3 times a month here, every Saturday. Well, the first 3 Saturdays of the month, showcasing tracks on each platform. I'll be streaming tomorrow night on Twitch. About this time. Well, half an hour. In about half an hour this time tomorrow, I'll be streaming on Twitch. These streams are always closed off to permanent crew members, and we only have 16 people maximum, but the Twitch streams I open up the crew and anybody can come and join the races. So we're on, no idea what I was going to say then. I was going to say something, no idea what it was, it's gone immediately. Vehicle health, I think, because this is a modded track that was used as part of the Tyre Wear Championship that Coloran did. So the vehicle health is just a leftover from that. I remember this track now. I've done it once on a Patreon race. Was it once? or twice as a Patreon submission. Probably once. Oh, was this the track? This was the track that I was meant to race the tyre wear event on, right? And then it broke and didn't work, so I couldn't do it. I was going to do an event with tyre wear. Was I driving the Monroe? Yeah, this is a good track. I was looking forward to that as well. Would have been a fun event. It's good, this track, because it doesn't do too much. It doesn't try to reinvent anything. It's sticky. The hill roads they're good on their own. You don't need to do anything, and then it just adds a little bit extra to make the track unique and a unique experience. And it's exactly the sort of thing that, you know, we want to be showcasing. Something new and fresh and unique, but also well made and well executed. I remember chicane shenanigans the first time on this track. I remember that too. Nobody knew about the chicane. This one. It did not go well. So many people died on that chicane first time around. How are you reading comments while racing? 7 years of practice. And I still crash sometimes from doing it. Some people leave comments on YouTube sometimes criticizing me for not reading donations and subscriptions, but reading the chat. Like, it's so much easier to glance at the chat for a split second on a straight and quickly see the general gist of what one or two people might be saying than read word for word a full donation sentence where I've got to keep my eyes on it for a good 5-10 seconds. Sometimes I get too greedy when it comes to reading the chat though, and I try to glance at the chat in mid-corner and in key moments when I shouldn't really be doing that. I would hazard a guess that like half of, well, maybe 30 to 50% of all my mistakes in racing in GTA probably come from being distracted by trying to read the chat. Just have text to speech, what could possibly go wrong? Yeah, really nice. Nice track. Nice sunset. Nice area. Nice roads. Nice track extension to give a unique feel. It's great. I got the advantage of starting on pole position, but the way that this month has gone for these content creator streams, there's always been one race where I've managed to sneak a win each stream. There's just been the one. The rest are all horrible. So I think this is that race today. Bit too wide there. Cool roads that have been made here. That's what sets it apart from just another track that is placed with, you know, checkpoints around the map. This entire custom section, and it's done very nicely. And it is a challenge to drive, like, utilizing new areas of the map as well. That's what it's all about. Sweet. Oh, missed out on best lap by 7/10. To be fair, I didn't even think my lap was that good, whatever my best lap was. Ooh, that was a close finish. Wow, that was a really close finish between Mark Verstappen in 6th and Travis in 7th. 7:56.724, 7:56.747. 0.02 of a second. So that was our third track. Again, they're all linked in the description. Oh yeah, as well, that was submitted as an event racing track also, not a regular track. That was our only event track of the day. The rest are regular racing tracks. Okay, we'll continue. We'll leave it on whatever it, you know, what it's meant to be. Remember, top 5 in the playlist to the back. I actually didn't see if I was in the top 5. I assume I am after that win. We'll do supers. Supers B. We'll leave it on 3 laps, I guess. I could do something slower and knock it down to 2. But let's just leave it on 3. Second in the playlist, thank you. Supers B. So that's stuff like well, it's the old classic supers, isn't it? Nero Customs, Tempestas, Zentornos, Osiris, T20. Is Nightbot not working? Oh, there he goes. Nice and slow. ETR1, Furia, Nero Custom, Osiris, T20, Tempesta, Tyrant, Tyrus, Vision, XAD Proto, and Zentorno. And you can use anything that is lower than that too. Like my trusty Itali GTB, which is actually in Supers C. Top 5 to the back, whoever's left at the front, harmonic start. After 10, between 10 and 15 seconds. Alright, let's go. Where's my clown horn at? Dodgy. This is pretty cool. Oh, yeah. Saw someone else did that as well. I also did it. Went too far. With the Sultan. The bridges are really nice. Generally a nice track layout too. Like it's really unique. 2 laps would have been enough even in supercars, I'm now realizing. Normally try to do these showcases of each track for 6 minutes, which normally works out to be about 10 miles. 2 laps of this track would have been like nearly 9 miles, I think. I should have just put it on 2. But it's okay. I don't mind racing an extra lap of something this nice. There are some really challenging corners around here. It's the elevation and the undulation that is like, this is the sort of thing that sets it apart. What you often see on a lot of tracks is people make stuff like this, like what you're seeing in this race, but it's all completely flat stunt road pieces. and it just makes it boring. You need to have some undulation and just, yeah, more character. I've never usually enjoyed these roads in this direction. I prefer them in the other direction, but I've done them a lot more over the years as tracks have started to incorporate them, and I've come around to them a bit more now. Still don't particularly like them as much as the other direction, but I'm getting somewhat better at least at knowing where they're meant to go. Italy GTB top speed! Might be in the tier below, but it's got some pull. Yeah, top 5. Sweet. Top 5 is always possible. Oh, that was lucky. Oh, what a scumbag! Lovely hills track. There's some nice, nice props and, well, propping in general. Nice route. Doing my best to try and stay ahead of this Osiris, but it's difficult in the twisties because the Italy GTB doesn't quite have the grip of an Osiris. Need to buy that on PS4, 80% off this week, innit? Nice track. Dinish70 with the Prime subscription over on Twitch. Thank you very much. So that was our fourth track of the night. So if you're looking for the links for these tracks, they are in the order that we play them. That's true if you have Amazon Prime. Don't forget you can link your accounts and get a sub included as part of your Prime subscription. Get a Twitch sub, I mean. Top 5 in the playlist to the back. Harmonic start on 10 seconds for whoever's left at the front. How am I topping the playlist? Impossible. My favourite class is Sport Classics. I don't really have a favourite tier.
Will you do it?
Alright. Let us do... Let's do muscle. But muscle, is it B that has all the old muscle cars in? Yeah, we did a race this morning on the Twitch stream. It was off-road D, I think. That was one hell of a tier. So many weird cars in that. The June, the Liberator, the Marshall, and then you've got things like the Merryweather Mesa, the Dubster 6x6, the Guardian. That was one hell of a tier. Fun race. All on similar pace. Yeah, Muscle B or below. So, Beta Dukes, Blade, Coquette Blackfin, Duke of Death, Regular Dukes, Gauntlet Classic Custom, Ruiner, Saber Turbo, Tulip, Vamos, or anything slower. Nightbot is so slow today. Yeah, I wouldn't recommend the Vamos. Peter Ian Staker with the $2. Wait, let me just choose my car. The Gauntlet Hellfire's in A, isn't it? I always use the Ruiner. I should use the Dukes. Hi Bruffy, what do you want for your birthday? Happy birthday. It is not my birthday, stop it. Thank you for the $2 donation though. Remember, the PO box is open if anybody actually wants to send anything. It'll be open for a little bit longer. And then we close it again because it's so expensive. Ruffy.com/PO box gives you the address for that. But it's not my birthday, so that's just if you want to send something and or you've been meaning to send something and you want to get it on a stream. Or I generally open PO box things on streams, so I'll put them up as a video on the second channel. Sunday stream will still be early, yes. Why is he swapping his... Wait. Oh, I see. Swap the other way. Oh god. Fatigue is a lot better, but I haven't tested myself with a 4-hour stream. Well, I did test myself with a 4-hour stream last Sunday, and I couldn't do it. So, we'll see what happens tomorrow, whether I can get through the full 4 hours. What are these colours? These are beautiful colours, I'll have you know. Doesn't feel like that Ruiner up front is fully upgraded the way I was catching it there. Maybe it is. Maybe it was just compromised. It's not as if anyone in the community calls it the Pukes instead of the Dukes. No, not at all. Beautiful car with a beautiful colour scheme. What does OOTL stand for? Out of the loop. Okay, I get it. I haven't been feeling well because I got COVID. It's been a bit of a longer recovery than I would have liked, mainly through fatigue lingering. But I'm close to being back, I think. I put up a video about it. You guys might not like the way that it looks, but this Dukes is flying. Nice track. The custom road sections are nicely done. Give it a unique feel. Make it interesting layout. And then we've got a bit of regular hill roads in there as well. Bloody hell. What is going on in this race? It's a shame the Dukes has such a weakness for top speed. Like, it's such a good car. It's got a really bad top speed. Makes up for it with the grip that it has. Depending on the track and situation, of course. Sometimes it can be really outclassed. Just got no engine power, the Dukes. In comparison to things around it, like the Ruiner and the Corkit Blackfin. Didn't want to clip that bush. That's lost me a lot of speed around here. Second for life. I'm pretty pleased with that second. I lost it on the final lap. And then managed to get it back again with the cutback. And I feel like I did some decent defending for once. To keep it. Nice track, yeah, I enjoyed that. From the back of the field as well, in the Dukes. That's a good finishing shot. The beautiful Dukes with wonderful colours. Top 5 to the back. Is this a rally or a rally cross race? It's very short, so it's rally cross. Average lap time 0.53. Is that 53 seconds? Okay, so we'll do 8 laps like we did before. Same cars as before. Sports cars. Yeah, that's what that actually means. 0.53 means 0.53 seconds. It needs the 2 dots, needs the colon in between the 0 and the 53. Omnis, Tropos, all that kind of stuff. Top 5 to the back. Harmonic start. Between 10 and 15 seconds for whoever's at the front. Pretty sure you're not able to put regular colons in the descriptions. As stupid as that is, that's something I could totally imagine Rockstar restricting because they're ridiculous. Only semicolons. What? That makes no sense. Use 2 semicolons to make a full colon. The clearest way to have done that in the description would have just been to put 53S, like a little small s. Just 53S. None of this 0 point and just average lap time 53S or 53 seconds. Also, I don't like the fact that the name isn't capitalised. North Sea Rally all in lowercase. Sort it out. Oh, that's tricky. Yep, that'll happen. Oh, oh, damn it. I've had a bad time. Yeah, I've never seen a track around this location before. I don't think it's ever been done. There's been like rock climbing, off-road style tracks made, I think, but rallycross. Not that I've seen. I'm not seeing a Joker lap though. I mean, presumably it's meant to be a rallycross track with it being so short and having the jumps and things. I don't see where the Joker lap is. Surely you need a Joker lap if you're going to do a rallycross track. Is it the hairpin? Oh yeah, there it is at the end. Yep, I see it. It's an interesting place. Feels so rough in some areas when it comes to the roads and things. I don't know how you could have like a rallycross-esque side-by-side battle. There are some off-road areas of the game that are just too bumpy. They become really impossible to race on, or at least some smoothing maybe could be done with some track extension pieces or something. This is a particularly horrible part there. In general, I like the layout though, and I like the concept, and it's a unique, fresh idea. Like, all that section's totally fine. All this is good, unique place. This is a bit dodgy because of the bump that you've got as well. It's a fun little track, fun little rallycross race. I feel like there's still some improvements that can be made to just make the driving experience on it a little bit nicer. Just in certain places. Mostly it's fine. Keep doing that. I wonder if it's quicker to just wall smash there anyway. For those asking in the chat, Gfred will return in February. Finally. God, that's so bad. Rip. I don't even know how I did that. Did I just hit a bump wrong or something? I guess it's showcasing kind of what I was talking about. That was fun. I enjoyed the layout. There's a few small areas that I think they're just so bumpy and like so difficult. But the majority of it was good fun. All those tropos at the front. Scums. Top 5 to the back. One more track and then we've got the usual final track that we have every week, and then we've got one bonus track. Open to all classes, but you must try a panto at least once. It is also called pantoleto. So I guess we've got to choose pantos. We're going to have our second panto race of the day. Can't go against what the description of the track says. We do 4. It is a regular racing circuit though, so it is open for all classes. Same start as always. It's just a regular race, just in pantos. Next time someone uses the description has to be played nude. Okay, then I might ignore the description. Alright, let's see what we got with this then. Lovely sunset. Yeah, it was locked this time. I'm pretty sure that's a PC magic thing. Why can't we just lock it to a certain time of day? We can lock it to like noon, morning or night, but should just be able to lock it to a certain hour. Beautiful. The sunset in this game is always one of the things that's been the like standouts over the years. So we've done the custom section, now we're in the regular section around Pantoleto Bay. We can hear the pantos a lot more than we could in the first race that we used with. We don't have thunder this time. Ah, I had the overspeed, I just couldn't get the turn in enough. Nice track. Yeah, this really would work for any car. It doesn't have to be in pantos. It's good when you find a nice new Pantoleto Bay track. They don't come around very often. There's not an awful lot of roads around Pantoleto Bay. You need things like these custom sections building to give a more proper track and unique experience. Too wide. Way too wide. It's always tricky, that corner. Like, you've really got to pull it in tight. As soon as you go a little bit wide, you're screwed. Because it just continues to drag you out. Oh, we had a new addition to the track verified lists. So, for those of you who submit tracks, you probably know that there's the spreadsheet that lists all of the tracks that we've ever played on a content creator stream and all tracks that have ever been submitted for a content creator stream and what score they were given by the testers. So we got verified sheets for every single platform and all submissions for every single platform, but the verified sheets have been now organized by wave. So organized by wave and then by score. So the most recent wave is always at the top, with the best scoring at the top. Mainly because a high scoring track in like Wave 6 on PS4 is probably going to be slightly better than a high scoring track from Wave 1. because of, you know, creation methods have improved over the years and things like that. And remember, we are on a new wave of submissions now, so if you submitted anything a couple of weeks ago, you can now submit something again. Top 5's always possible. Top 4's always possible. Oh no, 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 too wide. That's a tricky corner there as well. You gotta pull in on that one, but it looks deceptive. Suddenly finding ourselves in a battle over second. Around the outside there was never going to work. Didn't have the curb boosts on the outside. I should have stayed on the outside and got the curb boosts, but I went to defend. Nice track. That was fun. I was only a 10th off best lap. Could have had second. Needed another lap. Could have taken second. So the next track is the track that we normally do to finish off these streams. My first ever created track from 2013, Drag Kings of Los Santos. For this, nobody needs to go to the back because it's just a meme race basically. And then the final track is the YouTube member submission, I think. Or is this the YouTube member submission? No, it's Drag Kings, and then, yeah. I had no control over the order of the playlist. I decided to mess it up. Alright, what are we going to do? One lap. The slam truck's not going to be available. And we're not changing cars just for this. No new car is going to be available because the track doesn't get updated. I wonder if the Patriot stretch will be available. Let's try that. Since super long car was mentioned. Let's see if the Patriot stretch is available. If it isn't, choose the regular Patriot. And then after this, we got one more track, which is the bonus track for this week, YouTube member submission. There it is. It's gotta be pink. So the regular Patriot is one of those vehicles that's not usable as a stock vehicle. As the blimp says, thank you for watching when the race starts. Never get to see the full message anymore. Oh, I didn't leave catch-up and slipstream on, like I normally do. That's my bad. Wait, where was my pit? Oh, I confirmed the orange one, didn't I, before the pink? But don't leave just yet. This is normally the final track of the stream, and it's always just a bit of fun. And it still is aiming to be that, but today we do have a track afterwards as well. Damn it. Needed catch up and slipstream on like I normally do. I would have been in prime position right now. Forgot about the awful brakes of the Patriot and therefore the Patriot stretch. Great, a normal race, you ruined it. I know, that's it. We actually got a normal race, I ruined it. It's not meant to be a normal race. Get a room, you two. We don't need to see that. So the final track. I'll leave off the note until we start it up. So this was submitted by YouTube member. It's our bonus track for today. .87, so let's do 6 laps. And I guess we can leave it on. No, let's do sports. We haven't done a sports race yet. Sports B or below. Sports B is one of the most common tiers to raise, so even though I've put it in the chat, I don't think anybody needs it. We all know what's in Sports B. If you don't own a Feltzer, well, if you don't own a single vehicle in the Sports B tier, then something has gone seriously wrong. I don't. Mark, something has gone seriously wrong. Wait, I own all of those but the Foutsers and Foutser and Jesters. So you do own a sports B car. Ooh, I can bring out the Massacro. It's been a long time since I've... Schlagen GT though. I'm going Schlagen GT because I think this is going to be a top speedy track. Remember, top 5 in the playlist to the back, as always. I didn't mention that before, but it's the same standard start. That was dodgy. Harmonic start for frontman. So the note that the YouTube member gave when he submitted this track to be played as a bonus track as part of one of his perks of being a YouTube member was, "My track is bad, notifying in advance." And the one thing that I noticed before we even started with the track was that it's locked to 20 players, which makes no sense. But he also said at the start of this, feel free to flame the track. So I guess we could try to give some constructive criticism. At least he's self-aware. Schlagen GT was definitely the right option. The Neon was definitely not, I think. There it goes. Yeah, there's definitely a lot of improvements that can be made here. It's very difficult to like give some constructive criticism to something like this, just because there's so much that needs to be done. Like the transitions from the road section, well, the stunt road to the regular road are super harsh. Transitions for the stunt roads themselves connecting each other are super harsh. There's not an awful lot to the track, it's just, you know, not that many corners, it's just a lot of straights put together. There's a lot of lampposts still off the side of the track. Like that transition right there. There are ways to make that smooth. It feels like... Is there a checkpoint in turn 1 missing? I didn't even notice it. Those lampposts. There's just... There's a lot. There's a lot. And it definitely requires, I think, if creator is serious about either making something like this and making it properly, like I don't necessarily see something wrong with the layout. You can have a long, high-speed, open layout like this. It's kind of difficult to make it somewhat interesting, but there's nothing wrong with having it. But the creator should be joining the Content Creator Hub Discord channel and getting some advice, and maybe starting with the basics of creating a simple track in Blaine County, like, is always the best way to start, I always say. And then try to do something a bit more extravagant with custom road sections like this. The big arrows aren't very nice either. They don't look that great. Hopefully some constructive criticism has been given. from chat and myself. Braking far too much on that corner. You can also fall off in most places, that's true. This feels like this is the sort of thing that is quite often sent in, and the testers, I mean, some of the testers can maybe back me up because they know better than I do, I suppose, but I'm pretty sure this is the sort of thing that testers are racing around quite often, and they rate it like a 0, or, well, not a 0, but they rate it like a 1 or a 2 and move on to the next thing, because there's just so much that needs to be done. And the gulf between the sort of things that we've seen in terms of the creation quality and something like this, which is very basic, you would say, is huge. Like if yeah, I'm starting to enjoy the layout. I'm not sure the custom roads are actually doing anything though. Like, aren't we just still following the road layout as it is in GTA? I suppose this is a little bit like I'm starting to. Maybe it's just because I'm in the Schlagen GT and this car's great. But it's quite fun with the high speed stuff. Some of the corners are quite fun. Like that's what I was saying earlier. You can have layouts like this, and they can be quite interesting in the right car. There's just a lot. There's a lot to be desired. I think this is a good showcase that it's not easy to make a great track. That's exactly right. It's not easy. It takes a lot. And not to say that this didn't take a bit of time to make and place things and all that kind of stuff. It's just that the tracks that we showcase and the tracks that get verified take exponentially longer amounts of time. We're talking like 20 hours of building, testing, taking criticism, going back, testing again. After 5 years or so, there are no basic layouts to start with left. Well, I mean, all I mean when I'm saying like make a Blaine County track, a simple Blaine County track, is more to get the basics down of track creation, not necessarily to create something that's going to be unique. You can create something that somebody else has made. It can just be a basic layout that's been done, you know, hundreds of times. But it's about just creating something right, and then building yourself up to doing more complicated stuff. Anyway, that'll do us for today. So smooth out transitions, add barriers, and get rid of arrows. Pretty much. Yeah, pretty much. And add the checkpoint on the first corner. And join the Content Creator Hub, because they will help you with all that kind of stuff and continually help with. The link for that is on the spreadsheet. I think it's on brothie.com/verified. It's on the community page too. Thank you for submitting it though. I actually enjoyed it in the Schlager GT by the end. Alright. That'll do us for today. Thank you guys for being here and watching. Thank you for the continued support and the understanding as I've been, you know, taking time to get better. And it's gonna. I'm hoping that February we can get things back up and running as normal again. But yeah, I will be streaming tomorrow, 3 till 7 UK time. Hopefully, if I can make it the full 4 hours, it's good. I've been moving the streams earlier now, whilst I'm still struggling with fatigue. But if I can make it the full 4 hours the next 2 weeks, then I think February I can move the streams back to where they need to be. But yeah, thank you guys so much. Feel free to follow on Twitch, like the video, well, like the stream if you haven't, all that kind of stuff. Check out the tracks, they're all down below, and submit your own circuits on the link there as well. And yeah, thank you guys. See you all tomorrow on the Twitch stream. Bye bye.